What is going on, everybody, at the Stick and Puck? It is Justra, and I am back with another NHL 13 video. This time, we're doing something that we haven't seen on this channel yet, obviously. It's brand new, and it's actually kind of going against some of my superstitions and some of the things that I avoid doing on game day. And well, it has to do with game day, clearly, and you guys should know by now that I'm a huge Vancouver Canucks fan. Being from Vancouver, it's pretty obvious, but I usually avoid doing these kind of voodoo games. Like, if I have friends over, we never play, with the teams that are actually playing. Just something we never do. But I'm gonna break it for one game and see what happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate tonight's game. The season's set to 20-minute games. It's on Superstar. We're going to let AI control, but I've gone in and edited the rosters as best I can to reflect what the rosters are going to be tonight. There was one player that I couldn't get working or in the lineup for Phoenix, but if we go here for the Canucks, I'll show you the lines. And these are all confirmed by Dan Murphy, and I'm also using this site. Well, also the Vancouver Canucks. I'm also using a site called dailyfaceoff.com, which seems to have the rosters pretty much bang on for each team going into each game. So this is what we got looking at like for the Canucks tonight. We got Sedins and Burrows top line, Higgins, Kess, Hansen on the second, Raymond, Schrader, Booth on the third, and Cassian, Lapierre, and Weiss on the fourth. And BX is out injured tonight, so these are the defense pairings heading into the game. We got Hamuse, Tanev as a top D pair, Edler and Garrison on the second pair, and then Alberts and Ballard in on the third. And then starting in net tonight for the Canucks is Corey Schneider after Luongo's 8-game fiasco Sunday in Detroit. So that's that lineup. Heading into the game, the Phoenix lineup is, as best I could, this is what we have here for the lineups for Phoenix. You have Bodker, Vermette, and Doan on the top line, Sullivan, Lombardi, Korpikoski on the second, Rafi Torres, Gordon, Moss on the third, and then this is the one that I couldn't find. Apparently Nick Johnson's supposed to be playing tonight. He played in Phoenix's last game because of all the injuries going around with that team. Unfortunately, I couldn't find Nick Johnson anywhere. I couldn't find him in Portland, which is the Phoenix's AHL affiliate. I couldn't find him in Wilkes-Barre Scranton, where he used to play in the Pittsburgh organization. So I just threw in a guy, a left winger from their AHL team that I thought was kind of close. So Klinkhammer's in on the left wing, and then Chip Chura, and then Bissonnette round out the fourth line. And then the defensive pairings are Ekman Larson and McCulloch, Yandel Klesla, and then Stone and Summers. And then I believe starting in net for this game is also Mike Smith, which is right there. So I've got it as best as we can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to go head on over, and we're just going to simulate this game. We're going to watch it, and then we'll take a look at some of the highlights after. And then tonight, if you guys want to, if you guys are watching the game, or even if you're not watching the game, you can always check up on NHL.com later. Let's see how close we were to the final result. Maybe we'll keep tabs, like I said, we'll keep tabs in the description on our record and whatnot. So without further ado, and also don't mind all the the team leaders and the records there on the right. I just had to simulate up to this day. So, and again, the whole schedule is actually not really in line with this way it's supposed to be for this shortened season. So I'm going to have to come up with creative ways to find the teams that we're playing, and find a game that we can simulate. So let's hop into this, and we're going to simulate the game, and let's see what happens. All right, here we go. We're not going to do any increase in speed. We're not going to do any period simming. So we've got some hits, some shots, nothing really, no goals happening right now. A bunch of hits in the corner. Looks like Torres is dealing out some hits on Weiss right now. We got a penalty, Moss on Edler. We're not really sure what that is. Another hit, Raymond on Lombardi. Bunch of hits that are going down right now. But looks like the Canucks are outshooting Phoenix very marginally right now, 2-1. Oh, we have a goal for the Canucks. Slap shot, Daniel Sedin on Mike Smith. Beauty. 1-0 Canucks. Looks like now Phoenix is on the power play. Tripping penalty, Hansen on Klesla. Still only 3 shots to 2. power play still going strong for Phoenix, it looks like. Vermette putting a shot on Schneider. Schneider making the save. Ooh, we're almost halfway through the first period. Still nothing much happening. Shots are very low. Again, Phoenix to the power play. High sticking this time. Kessler on Vermette. Another save by Schneider on Vermette as well. Oh man, they got up to 6 shots. They're starting to pepper Schneids, but power play is over. Now the Canucks are on a power play. This time Vermette taking an interference penalty on Jason Garrison. Holy cow, it's hard to keep up with. Mason Raymond taking a shot on Smith. Whew. You guys can see this. Oh, we have another goal. Wrist shot by Alex Edler on Mike Smith. 2-0 Canucks. Was it on the power play? Doesn't look like it. So far, so good for my boys. Kicking Phoenix's butt. Hopefully this is true to what's going to happen tonight. I'm really hoping this is the way it goes. But we're down to the last 4 minutes in the first period. 9 shots for Vancouver, 7 shots for Phoenix. Higgins throwing a backhand on Mike Smith. Nothing doing there. Edler with a slapper on Smith as well. Nothing doing as well. Down to the final 2.5 minutes. This time we got a slap shot by Hansen on Smith. Again, another save. Keeping his team in it. Headed in. You don't want to give up that late goal, obviously, because that is the worst. Absolute worst. We're down to final 30 seconds. Anything doing here? Oliver Ekman-Larsson with a shot on Schneids and a big save. So after the first period, we're heading into the second period now. Canucks lead 2-0, outshooting the Coyotes 13-9. And let me know if you guys want me to kind of play-by-play it like this from the sim screen. I know you guys can see this, but I mean, would it be boring if I just sat there and did nothing, right? I mean, that would be very boring. So look at this. We got all the events. We've got goals. Nothing happening so far. We got all the shots. But let's go back to all events. Nice to keep up like this. So really nothing happening in the second period so far. The first 5 minutes have gone by relatively easy, but we have now looks like there was, what do we have, 2 penalties there or something? I'm confused. Hey, I've got a cat out there. Stop talking, bro. We had a holding penalty on Kessler, and can I get to the other one? I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to all events. Ignore the cat. He's being a jerk. Nothing happened. More hitting. McCulloch laying out Edler. Still 2-0. Shots are 19-11 for Vancouver. And now we have another goal. Henrik Sedin scoring on Mike Smith. 3-0 Vancouver halfway through the second period. Oh, baby. Man, good game so far. Hopefully we don't blow it like we did on Sunday against Detroit. That was no good. Just more hits being laid out right now. Zibinek, McCulloch laying a shot on Schneider. Schneider making the save. So far, Schneider's playing solid on his head right now. What do we got? Anything else happening here? What we got? We got the goals. Looks like the goal happened right in the crease, right in the blue paint. These are the net shot, face-offs, penalties. Oh boy, nothing happening. Shots still 22-14 for Vancouver. We've got 3.5 minutes left in the second frame. Canucks leading 3-0, outshooting the Phoenix Coyotes. Can we take this lead into the third period? That would be ideal if we could. Obviously, the Canucks are usually a pretty good team heading into the third with a lead, but you never know. This is the NHL. At least it's not the worst lead in the hockey. I mean, the 2-goal lead is the worst lead. So here we are. Canucks lead 3-0, outshooting Phoenix 22-14. Heading into the final frame. Can Phoenix make a game out of this, or are the Canucks going to walk away and Schneider going to walk away with the goose egg? I didn't say it, guys. You saw me. I did not say anything. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of shots right now. Phoenix is slowly starting to pepper put up the pressure on the Canucks and trying to get more shots on Schneids. Burrow's slappering, making up stuff. Burrow's laying a slapper on Mike Smith. Chip Shura laying the hit on Higgins. Still 3-0. We're 5.5 minutes into the third frame. Nothing doing for Phoenix still. Oh my God, how do the commentators do this? I'm going a little crazy, but they don't have to talk this much. I'm trying to be crazy. I don't want any blank space in here, any quiet. That's boring. Booth laying a hit on Yandel. Still nothing happening. No shots really in the last couple minutes here. Still 25-19 for Vancouver in terms of shots. 3-0 on the scoreboard for Vancouver. 10 minutes left. We're halfway through the third period. Phoenix really needs to step it up if they want to make a game of this. But it doesn't look like they have the desire, the strength, or the endurance tonight to keep up with my boys. But then again, hopefully I'm not talking too soon. But, you know, if this is a voodoo match, this is a good voodoo match. So there, Vermette putting a slapper on Schneider. Schneider making the saves again, playing super strong in net. This is the kind of goaltending that we expect from Schneider heading into the season. He's been a little up and down, but hopefully this is the game where he turns it around and solidifies that #1 job heading into the rest of the season and into the playoffs. Although I do like the tandem of Schneids and Luongo back and forth. They are pretty good this year. After all, they did win that, I think it's that Jennings Award as the top goalie tandem in the league. So here we are, 2 minutes left in the game. Canucks still lead 3-0, out-shooting Phoenix 28-23, and it really doesn't look like Phoenix is going to be able to pull it out, even get a goal past Schneids here. So we're looking 30 seconds. Is Schneids going to be able to get it? 5, and there we go. Canucks win 3-0. Schneids pulling out the shutout. Goals from, who do we got here? In all the goals, we have goals from Daniel Sedin, Alex Edler, and Henrik Sedin. So we can go and we can watch these goals. So let's go do that. I think we can watch them, can't we? I thought we could. This is just going to advance me. I don't think I can watch them. I lied. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of shoutcasting and game day simulation for the Vancouver Canucks. Like I said, we're going to keep tabs. We're going to see what the results are. Here we go. There's the stars. But we're going to keep tabs in the description. We'll see what our record is as we go into the next couple of weeks. And again, if this is something that works out and is successful, you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll swap in some of your favorite teams and we'll do some of those as well on their game days. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourself a fantastic day. Peace out.